The next article tells us what Mary Doohan went through that led her to the founding of the Little Way Association, and how her contribution to the Catholic Church in the name of mission has touched the lives of many.
Catholics reading The Universe or the Irish Catholic will undoubtedly over the years have noticed an advertisement for a charity called The Little Way. It regularly seeks donations for various outreach projects such as the recent Little Way Burma Cyclone Appeal. At other times it seeks funds to help Christians in the developing world who haven't the means with which to build a church, or who can't afford the cost of a training program for seminarians. What is the Little Way? Where did it come from? Mary Doohan was born in 1917 in a place known as The Hand, in the parish of Mulla, Coclair, Ireland. She was one of 9 children born to Timothy and Hannah Doohan. 2 of the children, John and Michael, became Columban priests. Father John came to the Philippines in 1948 and after a short spell in Mindanao was one of the Columban pioneers in Negros Occidental in 1950, where Father Michael followed him 3 years later. One of the girls, Philomena, became Sister Gabrielle Perboy, a Columban sister, and spent her early years as a sister in Burma. When the sisters were forced to live there, she came to the Philippines, where she spent 7 years before going to Chile for 12 years. Growing up in Coclair, Mary, like most Irish Catholics, would have been acquainted with the life of the Little Flower, Saint Therese of Lisieux, whose cause for canonization was to the fore at the time. The young French Carmelite nun's little way of holiness, of trusting in Jesus to make her holy and relying on small daily sacrifices instead of great deeds, appealed to those who were trying to find holiness in ordinary lives. Her example inspired many lay people to try to do the same. Mary was also actively involved in the Legion of Mary. Like many Irish people before and since, Mary was forced by economic circumstances to emigrate from her beloved Coclair. She went to London to do nursing, but her work was merely scrubbing floors. After some months, Mary decided that this was not what she wanted. She resigned and applied in several places for office work. One day, a beggar approached her. Mary had only enough for her bus fare in her pocket. She gave it all to the beggar and walked home. When she arrived, there was a letter waiting for her telling her to report for work to the London Civil Service. In the meantime, her brothers and her sister had also left home for the Far East. While living in London, Mary became interested in the Columbans, whose developments she followed, thanks to the reports she received from her sister and brothers. Early in his career in Negros, her brother John wrote to her that his church had been destroyed by a typhoon. Mary felt for him, especially as he was new in Negros. She went to the parish priest of St. Scholastica's Clapton, Father Liveritz, and asked what could be done to help. He suggested that Mary get a projector and film and show it in the parish hall. He announced it on Sunday. Mary was encouraged with the results and went from parish to parish every weekend showing the film. Some people eventually helped her. That was the beginning of the Little Way. Requests came from other missionaries, and eventually the little group was organized under the patronage of Saint Therese of Lisieux, patroness of the missions. Mary was ahead of her time in organizing the laity to take an active role in the church. The group got ecclesiastical approval in 1960 and in 1964 became a registered charity in the Archdiocese of Southwark, located in South London. To this day, the charity continues to help missionaries all over the world. The Little Way is not merely for fundraising. It is also for mission promotion and prayer. Mass is celebrated daily in their chapel, followed by exposition of the Blessed Sacrament and the saying of the Holy Rosary and other prayers for the Church and the mission. The Little Way Association has expanded and grown over the years. It is currently giving help in 76 countries. They help only the very poor and especially abandoned and abused children, orphans, and aged homeless people. They help seminarians and catechists and give grants for small chapels and wells in remote areas. They also help the victims of war and natural disasters. Mary and the Little Way Association have touched the lives of hundreds of thousands of people. In recognition of her work and of the work of the association, Mary was twice honored by the Church. In 1979, she was awarded the Pro Ecclesia et Pontifice Medal. In 1996, Pope John Paul II awarded her the Damehood of Saint Gregory the Great for her work for the missions. Together with Bishop Nicholas Mangtang of the Diocese of Hakka in Myanmar, Mary co-founded the Little Way Sisters of Saint Therese, who now number more than 200, and the Little Way Missionary Priests of Saint Therese. The first group of these seminarians will be ordained in March. Mary died on 29th of August, aged 91. After her funeral in London, she was taken home to her beloved Coquelaire, where she was laid to rest in the family grave. May she rejoice at meeting her risen Lord. Without any doubt, Mary Doohan was one of that unique group of Irish missionaries, such as Frank Doth, founder of the Legion of Mary, Edo Quinn and Alfie Lamb, two envoys of the Legion of Mary who died young in Kenya and Argentina respectively, Mother Mary Martin, foundress of the Medical Missionaries of Mary, Bishop Joseph Shanahan, CSSP, founder of the Missionary Sisters of the Holy Rosary, Father Patrick Payton, CSC, the Rosary Priest, Father Patrick Whitney, founder of St. Patrick's Missionary Society, Father Edward J. Galvin and Father John Blowick, co-founders of the Columbans, who have set an example for the Irish Church, missionaries and lay people alike, who have shown that one person can make a difference and that a collective effort and hard work can achieve great things for God.